This is a pile of my old comics that I actually used to make. This is the Epic Robots Time, which is barely even done yet, because all my unfinished comics shall be finished by the end of 2023. Now we'll be remastering my older ones that did get finished and adding new comics to the series of comics that haven't gotten a new comic in a while. And an example of that is Universe Takings. And I think the Lord of the EDS. Yeah, this is the Lord of the EDS, I believe. It's book 4. And probably the last one that was made. For now. So here we have Planet Squatch 3. Mega Planet Invasion version 1. And this is the original Blinder Dude and Dudette. This is like maybe the first comic series ever. This isn't really a comic, but it's like a super special sampler for a comic that was going to come out called The Life of an Awesome Student. Of course, it should come out by 2023 now. And it is guaranteed coming out. I can guarantee to you that all the comics will be coming out. Basically, the book is going to be about a girl named Rebecca. And back in the day, the people I used to draw were stick people. But I don't really do that anymore. But I will be doing it again. And these guys will be making a comeback, since they haven't appeared in a while. And here's some comics that were going to come out too. But those are all a little weird. But I did actually do the Moving Objects book at one point. I never finished it. And she goes to Purple House Elementary. I don't think that exists. And there's something here that says, enjoy the book. And he's Planet Squatch 3 version 2. Sometimes I made very small comics like this. This thing I actually made a while ago. This is like another version, it's kind of like an older version of that When I Moved to Stranahan comic. Or that My Days at DRE and Stranahan comic. And the back is absolutely plain. And the book stopped being working on at about here. But there's a little bit of words that I can't show you because it has a little bit of personal information. But this is also the Adventures of Blinder Dude and Dudette for some reason. And yes, I do look, these guys do look pretty funny. And that's sort of how I draw my characters now. Just without those fingers. Yep, there's a signature right there. It's not exactly cursive like a normal signature. It does say 2022. But the comic is like this instead. And that is how I used to draw airplanes. That is definitely not how I draw them anymore. I do not make a landing gear that big. And it stopped being made around here. Destiny and Legacy is probably just gonna be unreleased. It's probably just gonna be Destiny and Legacy hasn't really come out yet. So the remastered version's probably gonna come out in a couple years. When I won't get to show all of my friends. And this is the original Universe Takings. And on this core here, there's I put the Nitro type logo on there for some reason. Probably because I literally loved that game when I made this comic. And the back has just come off. That's how, this book isn't really in the best condition, but in a very, very good condition still. The reason I'm saying not the best condition is because the back page just came off for the sneak peek of Universe Takings 2. Someone finds a time machine and travels to the year 1342. And 5 minutes later, he's in the year 1342. Now I'll just start reading a little bit of it. Wait a second, this is odd. There wasn't anything fun to do back in 1342. That's because I saw someone making the time machine say a past year, but it brings you to the future. Come on. Soon, he was back at the year 2022. No! I'm Computer Dude. You used to be Blender Dude. I got hurt during an explosion the other day. I was a fan of you. I'm Nick. I was a fan of you too. Kaboom! No, it has a white background here. Wheel. Oh yeah, this is actually really simple. Yeah, there's not much left to see. There's not much to see left. Well, not much left to see. This is the real Blender Dude and Dudette 2. For some reason, I put Petey from Dogman in the cover, but he never actually appeared in the story. But this comic was released. And some of the pages are like this. And we'll probably find something really funny here. Yep. I was making a little bit of this comic on the bus. So it ruined a little bit of the scene separator. So I made it really big, and I was like, great, the bus ruined the scene separator. But after that are the final 2 pages of the entire book before it ends. And here are my Disco Party comics. There's not really a full version of this one. Neither is there really a shorter version of this one. And in one of the scenes, the intercom was rigged. And it played the Rickroll theme for 6 hours straight. So long that the speakers just gave up and caught on fire. Because it was played in full blast. And it caused the fire alarm to go off. That's how bad it was. And there goes the school. And this one is unexplainably short. And then here's the life of a butthead. Yeah, I know. It is actually called The Life of a Butthead. And I found out that this one actually came out. What about a Butthead 2, The Annoying Times? Oh yeah, this one's actually kind of boring, to be honest. This is literally all there is to it. But this one was also released, I believe. It did end up being finished. And then here's the original Planet Squad. And it is unexplainably small for some reason. And here's Blender Dude and Dudette 3. Stranded Hand Saga. I believe this one was released too. Bro, why did I make that? Those are definitely not her. I'm not even gonna say it. So yeah, this one did end up being released too. And it was finished. And this one was finished. But it wasn't exactly released. And this one's also based off of Diary of a Wimpy Kid, the Deep End, I believe. Right. Wait, I forgot. The reason I said also is because I didn't mention that Universe Takings 4 was inspired. No, Diary of a Wimpy Kid, the Deep End, I believe, also inspired me to make Universe Takings 4. Here we have Planet Squad 2. It says here the sneak peek wasn't 100% accurate. I'm covering this thing here because it has my personal information I cannot share. And the front page is trying to hold on for dear life on this end. But it's probably going to come off anyway. And that's like a video. This is where it turned into a video game for a moment. And then they're throwing what I call a critical pencil, I believe, to a planet. They've just destroyed planet number 26. And then this guy ended up finding the school of the Stranded Hand Saga, Blender Dude and Dudette book. And I have 2 more comics. This is Life in Me 2 phrase. It's book 1, and this one's book 9. This one is unfinished, and this one hasn't really even been worked on. Taking all of this to my room. Make sure to like and subscribe for more.